I am so excited for this recipe because it settles just an age-long debate that happens every Thanksgiving. There's two camps of people, and I want to bring people together. So there's a camp of people that think all of their delicious Thanksgiving food should be mixed together. I'm in that camp. Sign me up for put the bowl of potatoes with the turkey and the corn and the gravy and mix it up and eat it all in one delicious bite. Then there's the camp of people that like to do everything separate. It's like you're in the school cafeteria, you got your tray and there's plastic dividers. Well, I think this recipe will just bring everybody together. Our 7-layer Thanksgiving dip, you can make it for your entree on the day, you can do it with leftovers, you can make it any time of the year you want to feel Thanksgiving-y. It is a great recipe because if you like all of your food together, you can get that one delicious bite with all the Thanksgiving flavors together. But if you like them separate, there's layers. So they're not really touching if they're in layers, right? I think so. So we have our 7 layers here. We start with mashed potatoes, we have turkey, we have stuffing, we have gravy, we have corn, we have cranberry sauce, we have sweet potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes, then we have a little bonus layer, a little something extra on top. Fluffy marshmallows, but we're gonna add those later, so they don't really count as a layer. So to get started on this recipe, you need a 9x13 baking dish. I have a glass one here because it's gonna look so pretty with the layers. You're gonna see all the colors, so I want to have a glass one, but you can use ceramic or anything like that. And then layer that on the bottom, spread it out nicely. This is gonna be our thickest layer. We want a nice base of mashed potatoes because all the juices from on top are gonna sink down on that. You don't want it to scald, you don't wanna get too mushy, so nice thick layer. After that, got some turkey here. It's a mix of white meat and dark meat, whatever you like, just sprinkle that on top. It's easy to cook a turkey, shred it. You can grab a turkey breast, cook that. Or if you're really in a pinch for time and you don't want to cook a whole turkey, stop by our deli or your local deli and buy some sliced turkey, but get it in thick slices, cube that up, you have cooked, ready to go turkey. Save you some time. Next, stuffing. Stovetop stuffing, you make it in like 5 minutes, so easy. Just spread this on top. If you're using leftovers, that's even better, but you can make it purposefully for this recipe. You're not gonna get complete coverage, but try and pat it down, make it as solid of a layer as possible. Next, to make sure that this keeps moist and juicy while it's cooking, we're gonna spread some gravy on top. Scoop that out. Cold gravy, not gonna spread the greatest, but let's just get some on here. Gravy packets are awesome. It takes like 5 minutes to get this. So if you're making this special for a family meal or something, it's super easy to make all these ingredients real fast. Let's go ahead and spread that out a little bit. Next, we got some corn. If you have other vegetables, you can sub them out. This recipe is very, very customizable. If you're using it for leftovers, whatever you have is gonna work. I like corn. I think it's a nice color. A little sweet, very delicious. Maybe you have green beans, you can put green beans here. Whatever you like. All right, spread that out. Next, cranberry sauce. These are the chunkier ones. I think they work a little bit better to spread. But if you have the Jell-O, mash that up, and that should spread okay too. And then our last layer, our mashed sweet potatoes on top. Go ahead, get that out. Start spreading it on top. So we got mashed white potatoes, Idaho potatoes on the bottom, mashed sweet potatoes on the top. Spread it evenly, should be at right about the top of your baking dish. Boom, look at that, look at those layers. This is going to be incredible. Now, everything's already cooked, so just need to warm it back up. We're gonna put it in our oven, preheated at 350 degrees, let it go for 25 minutes to warm up. Then we're gonna add our marshmallows. Let's put it in the oven. Just let it bake. All right, take a look at this. Doesn't that look great? I'll show you a little bit this way too. Oh yeah. So we have our mini marshmallows. I want to just sprinkle them on top. I'm not a huge like baked marshmallow person, so I have the mini ones. We're gonna sprinkle them on top. If you are a huge marshmallow person, you can get the big ones and do a full layer of it as like your bonus layer. Maybe drizzle some caramel and sauce on top. I don't know, but we're just gonna do the mini ones. So I'm gonna take these, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Should get the tweezers out and make sure I get the placement right. But I think this is good enough. We're gonna put this back in the oven, let the marshmallows brown a little bit. Since we're using the glass, we can't go over 350 degrees. If you're using not glass, you could broil it to get it done a little faster, a little bit more browning. Or if you have a creme brulee torch, you can even just brown it up that way. But be careful with the fire. We don't have any of those things. We're just gonna put it back in the oven, 350. Let it cook a little bit more until the marshmallows start to brown. Be right back. So excited for this. Woo! Nice and toasty everything. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. All right, so I know we want to dig in right away, get that beautiful layer shot, but we're gonna let this rest for a little bit, distribute all the juices, make sure it firms up a little bit. Take a look, try a bite. I'm sure it's gonna be good. 7-layer Thanksgiving dip with our gourmet serving. One thing left to do, take a bite. Bon appetit. This tastes like Thanksgiving. So whether you're eat all your food together or put it in layers and say it's good enough that it didn't touch, this recipe is for you. Make it for Thanksgiving leftovers, make it as your entree. Make it any time of the year you just want something a little bit ridiculous, but very delicious. Thanks for watching. The full recipe's on our website. See you soon at Lake Geneva Country Meats.